Hi everyone, that's Leanne from Revo Creations. How are you going? Now, I've been making some little books, um, and it is a tiny miniature little book like that, fits into my hand. It's that size, and these are tales or fairy tales. And I wouldn't say they're easy to make, but fiddly, and they take a while. The smaller something is, the more longer it takes to get it just right. So there we go. So that's what we're making. Now this comes from Nik the BookSmith. She's very good. I love her site, and I love the way she does uh, her books and her journals and her albums and all that. She's doing a series at the moment that's very interesting if you want to go and have a look. Nik the BookSmith. And these are her digital downloads, and they turn into books. Now where's the covers? There's a cover. There's one. Now I bought the Fairy Tales one. I think she's got 9, she said. And they come with this format where you cut them out in long strips and then you put them together and then glue them all together. And that's what I'm going to show you now. I thought I'd do one with you on camera. Yeah, scary as that might sound. I'm just going to go for it. Now you cut them all out, like I said, in strips, and there they are there. But somehow I'm never straight. I'm terrible at cutting things out, so I'm just going to rip off the edge here. That's not straight. So we'll do that together. So let me see if I can get it in here straight and do everything correctly. And I hope I'm doing it right. Because if I ain't, we're in trouble. Okay, let's see if we can cut it off. Now I have to give it a few times because sometimes these things don't work. They're a bit temperamental. And it did. It worked. So that's good. So I'll just put that down on the floor. And let's see how we go here. I'm just going to move them. And let's just see how we go. Right. Let's just see if they're all the same. They're numbered. The pages are all numbered. And that's the back. Yep, they seem to be fine. I'm just going to see if they fit inside this book because we do have to cut the book as well. Just only a fraction though. Okay, so they seem to be fine. So I think by memory, because I haven't seen the video since, is when you get these sheets, they come with 2 black long, what do you call them, margins, and the rest don't have margins, they're blank. So the ones with the black lines is we're going to fold first. So we're going to turn it over, and on that black line right there, we're going to fold 2 pages. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to do it by hand and make sure they line up with the paper and do that. Now turn it over and do the same for the first 2 as well on that black line. Right, so you get that. That's what you get. Okay, so then we come back here and we're going to fold this one to this line. Okay, so if you turn it around and you fold it straight up. Now I have to have a look because my eyes are very bad at night, so I'm going to have a look up closer. Up close and personal. Okay, so that seems to be okay. Or does it? Well, not really. So I'm going to do it again. There we go. We're going to do the same for this one. We're going to turn it over and we're going to put this at the end of the black line again. So I'm going to hold it up so I can see if I'm right on that line. I think I am. I'll fold that. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this line over to that line. Now I'm not sure this is the way she did it, or am I just making it up? Let me just see how I did it. Oh yes, that's right. It worked. And there we go. Now try and line them all up evenly. Now that's going to be hard, I know, but still try. If that's right, and these are right. So there's our first one done. Now that was difficult, and it was agony, wasn't it? Watching me do that. I'll have to try and have a better system, but I think that's right. I think that's how she did it. There we go. So we've got this concertina effect. And what she did next was, in those two ridges there, the two M's, or the M in the middle, she glued those two together like that. So then you're left like that. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to use a glue stick because I used wet glue and the paper doesn't react very well with it. Yeah, it doesn't work well with it. So I'm going to use a less wet glue, and I'm going to glue that first M together like that. There we go. Now I've got our second M. It's in there. I'm going to glue them together as well. Okay. Right, so that's not as wet as the other glue, which is good. I'm a bit happier with that glue. I'm glad I changed it. Okay, so we've got something like that. And that's the inside cover. Oops, there's the first page, the second, third, fourth, fifth. And that's the end. So that's what we're going to do with all of them. So what I'm going to do is that off camera, and I will be right back to show you when the next step. Okay, I'm back, and I have put them all together, as you can see. Now, I was going to say that if you didn't understand how I did that, putting the pages together, go over to Nik the BookSmith and have a look at her video. She explains it so well. Anyway, so here's the first one, and we know it's the first one because it has this inside cover. And we know this is the last one because, again, the inside cover. So this is the one we're going to start with first. Now, hopefully they're all very, very close and similar together. If not, that doesn't matter. It's making the book. Anyway, so we go to the last page of the first pages, first ones, and we will glue this side to the next side, which is this side. Okay, make sure you get them up the right way, so it will be done like that, two together, like that. Okay, So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to line them up. I'm going to use a glue stick. Now I had some small glue sticks, but I don't know where they are. I'm going to have to find them, because for these little projects they're good to have. So we've got the other way, right way up. Now we're going to put it on top of the other one. Make sure the spine is similar, and crush them together like that. There we go. So then we've got all our pages right there. Okay, so that's 2 together. Now we've got 6 to get together, so let's get cracking. I'll do one more and then I'll do it all off camera. And make sure you get these in line, right way up, and the right pages that are numbered. So we'll do the next one. Like that as well. And there we go. And then we have 3 lots of pages done. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing that off camera and I'll be right back. Right, we have them drying, and I've just got one of those bullnose clips on it just to make sure they're all together and firm. Now I've got the book covers here, and all I'm going to do is score it on those lines. One there and one there. And we will make sure it's got about, I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4/8, almost a ½ inch spine. So that's all we do, is we score that. We're going to trim it as well, because when you put the little booklet in there, it goes the other way. So I'm going to flick down those sides. I'm going to put it in on the spine, and as you can see, it's in there like that. I think the covers are a little bit big, so all I'm going to do is take a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. That's all I'm going to do. So a little bit off the bottom. Like that. And let's just check it again. Right, it does. It needs a bit off the top as well. There we go. Okay, so let's just check our paper inside again. Yes, it fits pretty good. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is undo it now. And as you can see, there's the interior of inside the book, the first covers. There they are there. And that will go in there like that when we glue it. And we'll try and get it evenly on the page like that, with the spine. Yep. But before we do that, Nik the BookSmith has got some larger inserts that can go inside the page, and I like this idea, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually glue them in, so when this is glued in, it has a beautiful darker appearance on the back, and it looks rather nice. So I like that idea. So I'm going to use these, and I'm going to glue them in. Now we may need to actually cut a bit off. Let's see how much. Right, not much at all. We'll just do that again. I've messed up. Okay, that's it. There we go. So let's now just glue that in, and it should fit in there evenly. And you've got time to move it around with the glue stick, whereas the wet glue I just didn't have any time to move it. Now as you can see, there is still a little tiny bit there, so we will cut that off. There we go. So there you go, there's the first insert, and let's do the back as well. This time I'm going to cut it off when I have it in there, because there's no use mucking around now. May as well just put it in, put it right on the edge. Let me see if I can get it right on the edge. Yes, I can. And there we go. And we can cut it from there. There we go. So we've got our insert, or our inside covers, I should say. And there they are. So I'm going to let that dry for a few seconds. Let's get back to our book. Now sometimes these don't ever line up. They're a bit crooked. I was having a look at my other one that I did, and I was pretty lucky because they're all pretty even. There's a couple that are a bit smaller, I'd say, but nonetheless I just don't like the glue I used on that one. I hope this one is better. Now they're as straight as you can get them, but it doesn't really matter because you won't see everything like that, so it's pretty much okay. Right, so I think now we can actually glue it in, even though it's still wet. Now you put the middle inside the middle, and I am actually going to clamp it. So I'm going to clamp it like that, so I can get it right evenly dap smack in the middle. I'm going to see how this fits. Fits pretty good, I suppose. So I'm going to put some glue on the inside of the cover again, and I'm going to put my inside cover down as best I can, like that. That worked pretty good, just like that. And then we'll do the other side as well. That can cover just like that. It's pretty good to me. And as you can see, the book, actually I'm not even on camera, I'm sorry, inside just here is curved and that, and it makes the book free and easy to open and shut. So there's the beginning, there's the end, and there's the internals. And I think that turned out pretty good. I'm just going to curve the spine with my fingers just to make it a little bit more authentic looking, just like Nick said. So there we go, there's our second book. Look at that. Second book. Okay, so what we can do is make it a little bit more older by touching it up with a bit of photo finish on the edges. And I've done the cover actually on its own, and then I will show you exactly what I did on the top and bottom. Okay, and I like to do inside as well, the cover. Like that. Now there's a bit of shadow there, I'm sorry, it's a light. I don't normally do videos at night. I like doing it during the middle of the day where the light's pretty good. Okay, so we've done that, and then I'm just going to brown the pages, just like that. Just brown the pages. Just like that. There we go. I think that's pretty okay. And do you know what I did wrong? Nothing. That's right. Just going to give that another touch up. Okay, so that's pretty dry, that one. This one's still a little bit wet. Okay, so that was fun. Now all I have to do is make 7 more. I should be an expert after I finish. But anyway, they are really cute, cute books. They are really, really cute. Thank you so much, Nick. That's extremely lovely. These pages in here were darker. They were obviously coloured a different colour. And these ones were left whiter, as you can see. Not sure why, but I suppose you can glue it onto any page you want. Any paper you choose to use. That's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to actually stick it down. Like that. And I will leave it to dry overnight. Now, so I'll make 7 more, and then when Nick has decided to do that bookshelf, I will do it with her as well. And I'll put my books on top of it, so that'll be something to look forward to. So there you go. So until I see you next time, please take care, particularly on the roads. Bye for now. See you in the next video.